Hey y'all, that daggone bleach. This is that bonnet that has that bleach on it. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. You can tell. I hate that. You can tell when I don't really focus on my skincare. Cause that eye makeup is something else, okay? Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Hazel. So today I am going to be giving y'all my thoughts on this Mented um, eyebrow pencil. And I'm also going to talk about this Brianna and Deanna situation. I don't like that glue. I'm gonna have to go get my regular glue because I don't like this glue. The eye area is too sensitive to be doing all of this. Anyway, so and Brianna came back and she responded to, it was yesterday that everybody was talking about how Deanna went off on Brianna and Dwayne. I didn't know about her trying to dox Dwayne. So, I mean, here we go with just another doxer. And I had got wind of it through Blazing. Good morning, love in my hair. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so... This damn glue ain't no joke. Hey, Mint Latte. How you doing, hon? So, anyway, so I had... Blazing had went live. And I think I was still at work when he was live. But I don't know. Yeah, I think he was. Matter of fact, because when I came home, y'all, it was like a wrap. Like, once I took that shower and got in my robe and stuff, and I was on the dang on internet and trying to get through emails and all this kind of stuff, trying to fill out these forms for reviews and stuff or whatever, it was a wrap. I was asleep. I love Pac-Man outside all night, every motherfucking thing. So anyway, all I know is I got woke up at like 4 something this morning with hearing Pac-Man, and I'm like, and I guess he had barked at something or whatever, and my mama heard him and got him up, but I was knocked. Okay, I done left the dog outside, everything. Hey chef, good morning, babe. Good morning, Chanel. So anyway, so yeah, so in Blazing's live, that's how I came to know about Deanna going in on Brianna and Dwayne. And so I'm just gonna tell y'all why I am not so quick to speak on stuff. Which, of course, Blazing, he is known for, he gonna come with the tea like boom boom, okay? If you want to find out something, I always tell y'all, go to Blazing's channel, okay? I always tell y'all that because he is the truth, okay, when it comes to knowing what the hell be going on. All right. But as far as actually forming an opinion and stuff like that, hey Edward, I'm chilling. Just chilling. Um But as far as actually forming an opinion and all of that shit, yeah, cause Blazing, he knows, I mean he be having it on what's going on. He gonna let y'all know what's going on. I'm just not so quick to form an opinion because I feel like I need to know the why. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. I need to know the why. It seems like it's a little cloudy, don't it? I don't know. I need to know, I need to know why stuff is happening, so that I know what I'm forming my opinion based off of, right? So basically, I was trying to figure out what was the reason that Deanna was going in. Like, what happened? So they were saying something about an email that she had supposedly had sent uh Deanna an email. So that was the thing. People are talking about Sean Bradley had made a video, Blazer made a video, and they basically like, you gonna send somebody an email, but you ain't gonna come live and address them and stuff like that. So then when Brianna comes live, she's like, I didn't send nobody an email. So see, that's part of my reason right there. Like, hey Manny, like why I want to wait and I want to get like the information from all parties. So there's a lot of people who always ask like, April, you ain't coming to talk about this, talk about that. Well, the information ain't out there yet, you know. And so it's, to me, it's like premature. And you come out here and you're speaking on something that you don't even have all the information on. I was trying to keep up last night, but it was so lost. I just kept watching Blazing page. Yeah. Cause Blazing is gonna have it. But so nobody really had the answer as to the reason why. They just were talking, but they were coming at Brianna like, you so big and bad out here, you talk all this shit, yet you sending emails behind the scenes. And come to find out, she didn't even send the email. So, and she didn't send the email and she didn't respond to Deanna because she said she didn't give a fuck. Her or Dwayne didn't give a fuck to respond. But it was looking like how Deanna came out. She was coming out like, bitch, you sending me these emails and shit or whatever. So people are like, hey, Miss T, hey, babe. People are like, you talk all this shit. You out here, you always going in on somebody, but now you want to send emails to certain people, whatever. Like she's scared of Deanna or something. And that's just why I'm not so quick to respond to stuff or talk about stuff because I be wanting to know all the information. Y'all know I don't fuck with Deanna. To me, Deanna is a dirty ass bitch. Like, as far as I'm concerned. And if it is true, whether if it was Sean Bradley or whoever did send her the email to get her going, it's always somebody plotting and planning behind the scenes. And to be all the way honest, every time somebody comes out here and says something about you, you don't have to respond. And so if they didn't give a fuck enough to respond to the little fuck shit that she had said, to assume that she came out and sent an email just because Deanna said she did. Did anybody ask where the email came from? What's the address on the email? Nobody asked any questions. They just jump on it and just start talking shit. And to me, that's premature. So that's why I don't come out and I don't just jump on stuff and just start talking about stuff right away because there's always more avenues than we usually know. Usually it is some behind the scenes shit, that's going on that we don't know nothing about. That part, okay. you know So that's just me. But yeah, so Brianna, she did end up coming out and speaking on it or whatever, because she basically wanted people to know that no, she didn't send the email, So she said that because of the email thing, that's what made her come out and speak on it, because she's like, this is my email. If it didn't come from this email, it's not me, you know. And these trolls or different people who like do this emailing and stuff behind the scenes, a lot of times they will make an email like so close to yours. Like I remember I had got an email supposedly from the ranch, but it wasn't the ranch. But they'll put that person's name in the email or whatever to make you think it did come from them, but it's not their actual email. So I mean, unless Deanna just already wanted to go in, unless she just already had certain feelings about Brianna and just wanted to talk shit anyway, she really, I don't know if she feels stupid, I don't know, but for her to just come out talking shit. Good morning, boo. Um, Talking shit about an email and come to find out the person didn't even send you the email. It's almost like a Rita situation, you know. Good morning, Manny. It's almost like, and it's nothing towards Rita, but y'all, everybody know that Rita will come on here in a minute going in on somebody because she supposedly got an email, and she supposedly got this email. All this can be so confusing, just sitting back in the cut look. And that's the best thing to do, is just sit back and look, because when you jump and start speaking on stuff and you don't even have all the information, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can agree with Brianna. It shows people's true colors. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was asking in Blazing's chat, was it because, did it have something to do with Goddess? And the only reason why I was asking, because Deanna mods for Goddess. So I was thinking that because of the situation with Dwayne and all of that with Goddess or whatever, maybe like Deanna just took it upon herself to go in on them, just because that's how they do, you know what I'm saying? And that's always been Deanna's position. Deanna came out here being a guard dog for the people that she supported. So I mean, now she's not a guard dog for Sean Bradley no more, but she done found some other people that she could be that guard dog for. So that's what I was thinking, is that maybe it has something to do with that. But there was somebody in the chat that said no, it didn't have nothing to do with that. So I'm like, well, what is it? Before you make a decision, always peep game first. Yeah, because you know what? It does show your true colors. It does show, like, oh, well, you be over here smiling in my face and acting like we cool, and then as soon as somebody that you like go in or whatever, now you over there basically telling how you really feel. So I don't blame her for saying, she said that she was starting to kind of come out her box a little bit, going in people's chats and stuff like that. And she said, no, she just gonna stay in her little box because she's seen some people. She's seen some people in the amen section. Hey cousin, what's going on, boo? Huh? Wait a minute, what you say? They had beef before. It was about Dwayne talking stuff on brief platform, then the email thing. Okay, well that's what because I guess Dwayne called her a maid or something like that. But yeah, so it wasn't just about the emails. Okay. So Dwayne had called, like, shaded her or whatever, called her a maid or something like that. Um or whatever. But I mean, even still, what do Brianna got to do with that? So I don't know. Um, I don't know. But but what I do know is Hey, niece. I have no clue who you're talking about, so I'm just listening. Girl, it really don't even make a damn difference, honestly. Hey, Sabrina. All roads lead to Baltimore. I believe Sean. Oh, absolutely. Because one thing I'm gonna say is that, hey, Rochelle, babe. Nope, you good. One thing I'm going to say is that, number one, Sean is always playing in them emails, okay? And he cannot keep his motherfucking mouth closed. Like, anytime Sean got something to do with something or whatever, like, he always coming, like, he just gonna hit that live button so quick and come. He did it again last night, and I didn't even watch it, but I seen, like, he telling talking about telling Bree stop deflecting. You know what I'm saying? He tells on himself every motherfucking time. You gonna know when Sean got something to do with something, because he's gonna be on here like too giddy, too hype. Um, he just always tell on himself. The same reason, like, before they went to Orlando, right? Before they went to Orlando, what did he do? He came on here talking about how he's going out of town for his birthday. He was trying to clean up because people was like, people was saying stuff about, them meeting up, them and all of this stuff or whatever, talking about the show, this and that. And he was coming on here. Matter of fact, because Rita had came out and told it, pretty much told about how they gonna be meeting up and stuff like that. The only difference is she didn't have the right location, but she was right about them all meeting up and stuff. And so Sean was like, yes, I'm going out of town, but it's for my birthday. It don't got nothing to do with a show, this and that. But he was just so quick to come out and respond and talk about it. And then guess what happened? That weekend, they all going live recording 24 hours later all together. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cannot never, like, keep his mouth closed. He can't never just sit back and just let shit just happen. So he always gonna tell on himself. And it ain't no different with this situation right here. You know? Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Blind Spot. Yep. Always inserting himself. Sean make people from Louisiana look bad. I dropped my head when he said he's from Louisiana. Quiet as it's kept. I know what part of Louisiana, and I know people that know him, and it's not good news. I already know. And you know what? You ain't even gotta say that, sis, because he ain't shit. He just another ain't shit ass bitch. And he thrives off of making these plays. He thrives off of, people moving on his demand. Like, that's just what he does. Like, he likes that shit. You know, the only problem is he can't never keep his mouth closed long enough to let shit happen. So they sure do. Action sure do speak louder than words. So yeah. And Deanna, she just, ugh, ugh. I can't stand that bitch. Like, I just don't like her. Like, she just a dirty, nasty ass bitch. Like, bitch, people done already outed you. Like, you a stinking dirty ass bitch. Your house dirty, your body dirty, bitch. You stank. Bitch, you just a nothing ass bitch with a loud ass mouth that know how to cuss and talk shit. That's it. So, I mean, as far as like entertaining wise, yeah, she can entertain some damn body by talking shit and going in on somebody, but then what? Then what? Like, what do you got going for yourself in your real life? Because, bitch, anybody can come on and just talk some shit. Anybody can talk that shit, but in real motherfucking life, you a dirty ass bitch. Period. D Ramsey. Oh, D Ramsey went for Nicole Tyler from talking about on Sean say so. Yeah. Yeah. Because Sean feels like he's above talking about people. Like, Sean feels like he better than their motherfucking body, and whatever. That's what he feel like. So, he uses everybody else to do his dirty work. you know, he uses everybody else to come on and talk about people that he feuding with. That's how, matter of fact, that's how me and Deanna got into it in the first motherfucking place. Cause that bitch wanna talk shit, lie, and every motherfucking thing else. She just another lying ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? But then when it happens to her, she ain't like that shit. People said that she lost her job at Walmart for stealing. She ain't like that shit, but she want to tell everybody that I'm stealing out the dollar store and this and this and just keep saying the same shit over and motherfucking over again. Bitch, you could never ever stand next to me in real motherfucking life, bitch. It don't matter working, not working. It don't matter, bitch, cause you just a nothing ass bitch that got a loud mouth. That like that's all you got is a loud ass mouth, bitch. That's all you. That's all you worth is whatever your mouth can do, bitch. You ain't worth shit else. But anyway, so yeah, like just being somebody's guard dog. That's what she came on here being, is somebody's damn guard dog. You know, so she ain't doing no different right now. She doing the same thing right now, just different people. But and to Blazing, there go Blazing. So yeah, so um yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Can Sabrina, some people like playing victim and abuse. She knows how he is, but she's going to ride the wave until he tosses her aside again. And then she's going to play victim to benefit herself. Yep. Fight talk a good game, but when in person, she friendly, bobbing and smiling and faking. She ain't about the life. All hot air and police calls. That's all. I don't deal with her in any form. Period. Hey, Tanya. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah, just a bunch of hot motherfucking air. And Deanna ain't no motherfucking different. And see that, and that's the whole thing. Like, you sitting up here, like, but see, nobody asked questions. Like, did she show the email? And if she did show the email, did she show where it came from? Or did she just come on and just talk a whole bunch of shit and just mesmerize everybody by how much shit she can talk and how many names she can call somebody? Is that what she did? You know? And then as far as, like Dwayne calling her out her name, or, calling her a name or whatever. I mean, it's just that same dox and shit. And then she so-called doxed the wrong person. So if she didn't even have the right information. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, she just pulled another Rita move, okay? Doxing the wrong motherfucking information. Going off of a fucking email. She don't even know where the fuck it came from. She just come on here just talking a whole bunch of shit. Going in. So, she didn't just... any piece of whatever credibility, all that stuff, any piece of little credibility or anything that Deanna may have had about herself, bitch, no. Bitch, no. You ain't no motherfucking different than anybody else. But it just goes, I mean, Tracy's supposed to be her twin, and Tracy gonna go off of whatever somebody tell her and not research it. So they all just meant to be together. Okay? They all meant to be together as far as I'm concerned. They all do the same shit. Bitch, you smell like onions in real motherfucking life, and you got your nerve and want to come on here and talk about everybody else. Bitch, go take a bath. Okay? Go take a bath. Go soak them motherfucking feet in some baking soda, bitch. Okay? I'm probably older than most of you and followed those within my age group, but most are worse than adult. Ain't they, Rochelle? Feel like it's a misunderstanding that got out of hand. I just hope they work it out because I like Bree, Dwayne, Indiana. Yeah, and it is hard for people because I saw somebody, when I was listening, I'm sorry, not saw, but I heard Brianna reading some comments, and some people were saying, that they liked all of them or both of them and stuff like that. And I mean, it was a misunderstanding, but Deanna chose to come and act on it. I mean, as far as Dwayne shading her, that wasn't a misunderstanding. Like, I'm sure he meant what he said, but Brianna didn't respond to it, didn't join in, didn't say anything about it, nothing. Like, yeah, it happened on her channel. I mean, that's where he's at. He don't create videos, so he go up there and he say whatever fuck he want to say, just like a lot of other subscribers. They hop on somebody's StreamYard and speak whatever they gonna speak, say whatever they gonna say, and whatever. So I mean, she's within her right to respond to something that somebody said about her, you know. But for her to try to dox them and all of this other shit or whatever, it's always funny when it's happening to somebody else, you know. Like, people, it's funny when it's happening to somebody else, when somebody else getting doxxed. But when it's them, oh, all hell break loose. I'm pressing charges. I mean, when they showed a picture of her feet, what did she do? Oh, I'm pressing charges. Y'all bitches going to jail. All y'all done showed my crusty ass feet, bitches on and popping. You know what I'm saying? All of that fucking ass shit. And then she can come on here and lie on people and say whatever the fuck she wants to about everybody. So I mean, it's just tit for tat as far as I'm concerned. It's just like tit for tat. You don't like when it happens to you, but you gonna come on and do it to everybody else. Thank you, Stacy. Hey, Charbay, you too, babe. But that's why I always say the why. The why. Because for her to come out here and act on, talk about some email and she don't even know where the fuck it came from or if it actually came from that person. She ain't no different than the people that she talk about. She roasted Rita ass for going into emails and believing what people say and all of that shit. And she done turned around and did the same damn thing. I just don't fuck with her. Ever since she lied on me and all of that shit or whatever, and she wanna like go in on me for Sean, bitch, I ain't never fucked with her since. Ever. And then to find out she stank and she got a black ass dirty toilet and all this shit, bitch. Ugh. But anyway. Yeah, they do move in silence. You got that right, but you talking about real G's. These motherfuckers, no. They don't come out until they every motherfucking move. They ain't dotting no E's. They ain't crossing no I's. Whatever. Dotting, what is crossing your T's, dotting your I's. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She used to go in, okay? She used to go in. And then when I came back at her, like on my other channel. And she had flagged my video or whatever because I was like, playing her, because a lot of people didn't know who she was. And so I'm like, this the bitch that's talking about me, this bitch right here. So we over there, roasting, gagging, talking our little shit, showing her pictures and stuff like that, showing her live, showing how she talked and stuff or whatever. And she ended up flagging the video. So which I used her content, so she's within her right to flag. But it's just like, bitch, you've been going in on me for months, okay? For months because of some fucking Sean Bradley. And then you want to sit up there and lie and just repeat whatever the fuck he done said, bitch. Because you was just a following ass bitch. That's it. Deanna ain't shit for real. Deanna is a fake bitch that say some real shit. That's who Deanna is, okay? Deanna know how to talk that real shit, but she don't walk it. That's who Deanna is, okay? Deanna is good at acting. She's good at putting on a persona in front of a bunch of people who don't know her in real life. That's who she is. She got a whole different persona here on social media than she doing her real motherfucking life. Period. And like I said, entertaining, yeah. You know. Yeah, it's entertaining to hear somebody know how to cuss good and talk shit. That's, I mean, you know, that's the beef sector. But this is why. So, you know, Brianna, she came out and responded and said she didn't send the email. So that's just why I just don't jump on stuff right when it happens, because I need to know why. Because the why makes a difference as far as I'm concerned. And I was knocked out last night while all them damn videos was going on. When they did come on to choose to respond, I was asleep. Doo 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 doo. I don't know. I don't know where the email came from. I don't think anybody. I don't know if she actually showed the email or if she just talked about the email. And I'm sure it didn't say Sean's name because she would have seen that. I'm sure she would have paid attention if it was Sean's email. Hmm. He was asleep. I sent you a message on IG. Oh no, I haven't even been on my IG. Not in my messages anyway. Hey Miss Mars, how you doing, babe? Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if it says it all, because I mean, Sean is smart enough to not send somebody an email directly from his email. I'm sure they have emailed before when they was cool, so he's not just going to send her an email directly from him acting like he's Brianna. He's not going to do that. But also, did the email come from Brianna is the question. It don't matter if it came from Sean or it didn't come directly from Sean. The question is, did it come from Brianna's email? But nobody asks these questions. They just go in and just, it don't matter, I guess. I guess, you know, people are going to ask questions to as far as what matters to them. I made it to Alaska prepping for winter. What crazy nonsense is happening? Oh my God, Alaska, you made it! Congrats, babe. Congrats. Girl, it is just a bunch of bullshit, nonsense, just like you said, a bunch of nonsense. People just want to go in on somebody as far as I'm concerned. I feel like Deanna was already wanting to say whatever, and that just put the icing on the cake. I think that's what that was. I think Deanna thought that she had some type of receipt from Brianna, you know, so that gave her a reason, because honestly, it wouldn't make sense for her to really go in on Brianna if it was only Dwayne that shaded her, right? But since she got an email that was supposedly from Brianna, you know, that gave her reason to talk shit about her, and that gave her a reason to include Brianna. You know, because outside of that, she really would have just been starting shit if um she would have just went in on just based off of what Dwayne said and included Brianna as well. So once she had that email, that gave her, the go to, okay, you know, but I mean, unless you like just ready to go anyway, unless you gonna check and see who email it came from, all of that. You're not just gonna just go, So I feel like it's a fucking net. She just wanted to go anyway. I feel like she was already on ready. So as far as the Mented highbrow eyebrow pencil, I really like it. I think it's very, 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 very good product. It's not too waxy. I think it could be just a little bit creamier because it's a little transparent. Not like waxy transparent, but just like the color. Or it could also be that I didn't get the right shade. I think I should have went a shade darker. So I would have to get like another shade, get like the darker shade to like make that. You want to go to Ulta? um Man, I ain't been in Ulta in a minute. I want to go too. Even if I just go walk around, just blazing. The Ordinary got a foundation. The Ordinary got a foundation. It's only like $6 and some change. I'm about to get it to see what it do. They actually got two. I'm gonna try the serum one. So yeah. But yeah, so I do like the pencil. I mean, it's nice. It's the skinny pencil that I like. It's a nice formula. I just think I was a shade off. They need more shades, do they? See, I didn't even look at the shade range yet to see. Oh, I got a bruise right there. I knew I felt something. April, you didn't give me the info. Oh, I didn't put that link. I thought I put that link. You know what? I didn't. Okay. Because I was trying that one day. I had commented like 3 times, but for whatever reason the comment wouldn't stick. So I'll make sure I go. Matter of fact, here, let me do that now. I thought I ended up going back doing that though. Let me see.
Would you like to get a new metal roof installed for?
Okay, there you go. I'll put it in the chat. Huh? Have I looked at what? Have you looked at the other? Huh? What's that? What does that mean? Decem. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna get that Bill Nye setting spray too, because I want to see how it works. Oh, they got other lines. Oh no, I didn't know. Heck no. Heck no. It's gonna be a pretty day today, but it's gonna be chilly. I'm wearing a hoodie, y'all. I gotta get me some dang some daggone summer work clothes. I mean some winter work clothes. Hey Nadia Boo. Um, I be wearing like a lot of the same stuff all the time, but that's just because I be at work, so it's gonna get dirty and nasty. I'm not wearing my clothes. Like every now and then in the summer, I will wear something cute, but something that I still didn't care if it got messed up or not. But yeah, y'all. Okay, so stimulus. So the Democratic Party has released last night. They released an upgraded form of the stimulus package. Instead of 2.4 trillion, it's 2.2 trillion. It does include a $1,200 stimulus check to all taxpayers, as well as a $500 credit for dependents. Um, it offers unemployment extension. You're welcome, babe. Unemployment extension of $600 a week until January 2021. It also offers bailout of the or help for the airlines. It also offers it's over 2,000 pages long, y'all. It's over 2,000 pages long as far as all of the particulars. Let me tell y'all something though. Let me tell y'all something. So they're supposed to be going over that today. Um, so yeah, so keep a lookout for that. But let me tell y'all, um, well, they proposing it. They're proposing it. So I don't know. But the PPP loans. Now, number one, there is still money left over from the previous stimulus package, the Heroes Act, or I'm sorry, the CARES Act. This is the Heroes Act 2.0. The CARES Act that was originally approved and acted on. There is $300 billion still left over that had not been used from that stimulus from that package. So they are also trying to reappropriate those funds. Now, the last stimulus package, the $1,200 stimulus that did go out to everybody and did get approved to the people it got approved to, was $300 billion. So just that in a nutshell will say how that money would be helpful, because just that part alone would take care of that, right? Now, as far as so they're trying to reappropriate those funds, but there are processes that has to go through. It's not like, oh, we got this money, let's put this over here. It has to actually be approved. You have to actually have a plan out as far as how you plan on spending the money, all of that. So that is supposed to be getting worked on as well. Now, as far as the PPP loans that were approved, there's also money from that still left over. There's still 100 and some odd billion dollars that had not been approved, that had not been spent on the PPP loans. So it's like you got people's loans just sitting there, and you had the money, and you have people's loans that just didn't get approved. So that's crazy also. Okay. Hey, butterfly babe. All right. Then um that there has not been one PP loan that did get approved that has yet been forgiven. So if you don't know, the PPP loan is the paycheck protection loan that was created so that people could pretty much um, people could keep their jobs, right? So people, employers were able to keep their employees working. That in itself would help the people that would be getting unemployment, and it would also help businesses stay open. Okay. So for the loans that did get approved and get paid out, they were supposed to be forgiven if they spent the money the way that, if they spent the majority of the money on like your mortgage, your overhead, on paying your employees, your overhead like your rent and mortgage, utilities, all of that stuff. If you paid the majority, I want to say 75% of that money went to the that portion of your overhead, then the loan would be forgiven. And then also you had to spend the money within a certain amount of time, and you had to show proof of how you spent the money, right? And then uh it would be forgiven. Well, not one loan has been forgiven yet. Not one. So that says something too. It's almost like a trick. Like they tricked people into having to pay this interest and these taxes and all this on this money that they thought was going to be forgiven. Unless they didn't spend the money right. But I doubt that not one of those loans were qualified to be forgiven. I doubt that. So, um PPP loan is going to get business lenders yeah. Well, and then okay, so there's money in the Heroes Act also for more money for PPP loans. They're supposed to be focusing more on smaller, like smaller businesses, not these large companies that have like how do you say that word? Subsidiaries. Like it's like a large overhead company, a parent company, and then you have all these smaller businesses under you that qualify for the loan. They're supposed to be focusing this time on very small businesses, and they were tightening up the qualifications and requirements so that it would go to the people who actually need the help. Hey, Spicy Red. Hey, the boys. So there's another stimulus check. There's an extension of unemployment. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, babe. um Another employment check, or I'm sorry, unemployment extension of $600 a week until January. Another stimulus check of $1,200 plus a $500 dependent credit. Money for PPP loans for smaller businesses. Money for the airlines to help them stay open. Money for essential workers. What else? What else? It's pretty much all the same except for they were tightening up, they were focusing the PPP loans on smaller businesses, and I think they also shaved off money that they were gonna put somewhere else, and they kind of like lowered the amounts that they would put out on certain things. But it's over 1,200 pages, y'all, so I ain't gonna lie, like I sat up here and read all of that because I did not. So this is a go for real, for real. Well, they are going to be voting on it today. They're going to be going over it today. It was just presented last night, so they're supposed to be working on it today. And we gonna see. We gonna see what happens. We gonna see what happens, y'all. it's just really like they don't want to um they don't want to pass these smaller packages. Oh, there's there's also housing assistance in there. Assistance for housing assistance so that or money for housing assistance so that it stops people from being evicted, so that like there's money in there that you may qualify for getting like help paying your rent and stuff like that. So that's in there also. What else? That's pretty much the short of it. um I just feel like something should happen. I don't know. It almost seems like they are trying to stretch this out, which let me just say, Nancy Pelosi has helped. I will say that the Republicans kind of were on board, but the Republicans are trying to do like smaller packages for right now. Nancy doesn't want a smaller package, so she's like, she wasn't going for that. Um, they had even some Democrats had talked about teaming up with some of the Republicans and removing her as the House Speaker because she's the one that's pretty much holding things up at this point. So I guess that got her to move because she got that package together and released it last night. So they now are scaling back on removing her as House Speaker. But yeah, she said all or nothing. That's what she said. um let's see, churches are shut down till January as well. Our churches here opened, well, at least my church and a few more with common sense. Yeah, our church here open. The bars are now open to regular time. The businesses are open now. Restaurants open now, regular time. These people crazy as fuck. And let me just also say that because I'm going to talk about this on a separate video. But my son's school now has two children that tested positive for COVID, and unless you're in the class with the person, then you won't know who it is. But and they don't want anybody to like release who it is. But I got words for the school because I feel like with one child, they only want the kids who were in the same class as the student to to be on quarantine. But that's some bullshit because the kid was all throughout the school. So he didn't just pop up in that class one day. He had to walk in the building, go through the school, go, locker, he go to lunchroom, all of that shit. Like he was everywhere in that bitch. Okay? He wasn't just in that classroom with those children. He was everywhere. So, as far as I'm concerned, and now you got a second child. So, I done already called the school last night, called them this morning and left another message, and I got to go to work. But before the day is out, I will be up there because yeah, they got people fucked up. And see, they're a for-profit school. So they really don't want, to send people home because, if the school is shut down, then they don't get that money, right? Because it's like, what are you charging for? Even though, they can do homeschooling or whatever, but, they can do Zoom schooling and all of that. They've already been doing that. Um, with some students. So it can be done with all of them as far as I'm fucking concerned. But yeah, so that's happening. But yeah, so the more stuff that they open, and then on top of that, COVID is holding steady in the majority of the country. It's either increasing or holding steady. It's a much smaller portion that are decreasing than holding steady or increasing. So, I mean, I know it's it's like per state basis, but I feel like if everybody would be on the same page doing the same thing on the same timeline, then it would have been stopped. But because everybody's pretty much within their rights to do their own thing as far as the different states go, it goes up here and then it decreases over here, and then vice versa. Europe, yeah, is in their second wave right now. There's another country in their second wave right now, and we're still in our first. So, like every fucking thing else in the world, the U.S. is behind. So it's just some bullshit. It's just like you have these people that are more concerned with political fuck shit and them, basically saving their positions and themselves than the people that they're supposed to be caring about in the first place. Like, you're supposedly got in that position because you cared about the public. And that's for every politician. Every politician in office right now got there because they portrayed themselves as being a person that will work for the people. You got in office because people thought that you were the better candidate to do the job that needed to be done for all, not just for yourself. And then once you get your ass in there and some shit goes down and you're tested, you show that you are out for self, you know? And that's just the way that I see it. So, anyway, so that's what's going on with the stimulus right now. So we should know sometime today what's going on. Trump can't stop what God planned. God is trying to wake this entire world up. Something bad is coming. Yeah, hey Cookie Head, how you doing, babe? Yeah, yeah. Like I mean, nobody can interrupt what is written, you know. There's no person on this earth that can interrupt what was written, you know. All you can do is do the right thing. Make the choice to do the right thing. I can understand this beginning very personal with Nancy. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. It does seem to be more on a personal level with her. Mhm. So yeah. I mean, and I get it because here's the thing. If you start to pass some smaller portions of this package, guess what? The other shit ain't going to happen. So I agree. I don't disagree with her wanting all of it to happen because um yeah, I don't disagree with her because that's what will happen. Basically what they will do is just sweep the other part under the rug. I had to cover up that. Thank you, Blazing. Thank you so much, Dow. I appreciate you. It was Trump did her wrong at the end of her life. God said he'll shut it all down. Psh, I'm trying to tell you, and that's what I felt like from the beginning. When COVID hit, I said that. I said, God said, all y'all gonna sit y'all ass down. All of y'all are gonna sit y'all ass the fuck down and get this shit together. Damn it. You know what? Nope. Nope, nope. So, yep, yep, yep. Okay. What else we got? So, I mean, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that another stimulus should be given out? Do y'all think the unemployment should be extended? What are y'all going through? Like, what, because you know what? The thing about it is, we are all in different parts of the country. We all have different cost of living and stuff like that. We all are going through something different, are being affected differently, you know. Some people made a come up financially during COVID, and then some people it did really hurt financially. So what do y'all think? They need to retro my stimmy for all these months. I went from 40 hours to from 40 hours a check to 15, and I'm sick of eating tuna and ramen. Aw, yeah, them billionaires made more $1 billion. Yep, they did. But see, and that's the thing, and that's why. See, that's the thing right there, is that the people who already have enough money to last them a lifetime just pretty much made more, instead of the people who um are already struggling, instead of them being lifted up some. But I do think this is a time that people should have been educating themselves, and still should, not in past tense, but this is still a time when you should be educating yourself and streaming a second income, third income, whatever, depending on what you got, income period, if you didn't have any. I think this is a time that you should have educated yourself on investments and set, your own businesses, or, um, affiliate affiliating yourself with other businesses to make money, anything to create another stream of income for yourself. I really think this was the time, or is the time, for that to happen. The internet business world is blowing up. The reselling business is blowing up. Amazon blew the fuck up. Everybody's online shopping and supporting local businesses instead of big corporations and all of that kind of stuff. This is the time for you to put yourself out there. Hey, blank stare. Not going out trying to get my rent paid. This son last year school is hard. I think the stimulus should be more than 1,200. All this time they wasted arguing on the bill while people still out here struggling behind the shutdown. That yep, I think the stimulus should be higher. Yep, and the unemployment bonus lower. Yes, I feel that way too. See, that's what I feel right there. I think the stimulus should be higher, and the unemployment bonus should be lower. And the reason why is because, see, and that's why I mean some people gonna come up, some people not. The same people who get the unemployment bonus are also gonna get the stimulus. But the same people who get the stimulus are not gonna get the unemployment bonus. You see what I'm saying? All the people who get the stimulus are not on unemployment or gonna be on unemployment. Some of them are back at work. So yeah, they'll get the one-time stimulus check, but they're not going to get the other benefit, right? So that's where um or there should be something where, because hey Miss Pam, how you doing, babe? Because like there was something where he was doing like that payroll tax, but it's only if he gets elected again that is going to be forgiven. So if you are working and not on unemployment, you would get that benefit of not having to pay payroll tax. So that essentially would put more money in your pocket, but you're going to have to pay it back later. So it's like a no interest loan, pretty much, is what it is. Ooh, shit. Ooh, that pigment. Uh-oh. Ooh, please blend out. I just dabbed that right there on my forehead. But, yeah, so, okay. Yeah, that blended out good. So, yeah, that's unfair. Like, it's like, okay, you gonna, so really the stimulus should be more and the payroll extension should be, maybe 300 instead. Because what I will say too about the unemployment, let me say about the unemployment, right? Because with the unemployment, you get that average amount depending on what state you're in. They go by like you have an average unemployment rate per week on your state. That's not the same either. So like here in Ohio, it's $189 a week. So it's like, what the fuck is that? If you are forced to be out of work, right? So if you are a person who is um you're able to still work, you damn sure are going to be making more than $189 a week for the most part, right? So to keep it even, like there should be some extension, because when you get unemployment, you're not getting what you would get when you're working. So there should be some extension, but not more than what you would be making if you were at work. So yeah, I'm not interested in that payroll tax. A couple dollars, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because what I like I said, a couple dollars extra in your pocket. That's it, a couple. So yeah, I think the stimulus. Mark Cuban, he said that it should be 1,000 every 2 weeks until January of next year for everybody. But I think it should at least. I think they should have stuck to the initial 2 grand first initial payment, and then and then they would have did like 1,000 every month after that for everybody. Because also another reality is there's a lot of places that's hiring, y'all, to keep it all the way real. There's a lot of places that's hiring. It's not like just there's just nowhere to find, there's no work to find. There's a lot of places hiring out here. So, you know, I think even if it's not like your choice of, it's not your job you were working at or your choice of employment for the time, it's not like there's nowhere hiring or nowhere to get work from, you know. Um, so it's like if they sent out like that stimulus to everybody, and then, you probably just went somewhere and worked somewhere for now, that could be doable too. You would get the stimulus every month. Plus, you could go out and you could make other money by working. Even if it's not your choice of employment for the moment, it's something for you to create income or stream some income for now. Hey, Fifi. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. Yes, you guys, I put in an order for through Fifi. Y'all don't know, Fifi is she is selling her candles. She is creating her own candle business. She's on Etsy. Go to her community page and her community feed, and you will see her link and see what products she has. She has wax melt. She has candles. What else? I think wax melts and candles right now. But yeah, someone asked, "What's the brow product you used last?" Oh, the brow product I used last was this brow gel by the Brow Gal. I got this in a boxy charm. I really do like it. It has it's not watery, and it has like the cute little, excuse that on my hand, that's eyeliner, but it has a cute little tiny little brush, and I like the thickness of it. Um, because it's meant, it just holds down. It has a tint to it. It does have a tint to it, but I like it more so for holding the hairs down. Yep. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Dolly. So yeah, y'all. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on this stimulus thing. I thought it was funny that they were proposing this thing. It was something she'd been working on. It's 2,000 pages long. She didn't just do that just yesterday. But then also it does have a lot of the same stuff in it. Miss you too, babe. Um, it does have a lot of the same stuff in it that the original package she written had. I think she just scaled back on some of the amounts, but it's pretty much money towards all the same things. I would be very surprised if we got anything else. Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna be honest. At this point, I don't even really know. I don't even really expect anything to get approved. I really feel like they are stretching this thing out until after elections. I think that they are, and then once the election hits, all of a sudden COVID is going to be clearing up, and we're not going to need no stimulus package. That's honestly what I think. But trying to be optimistic here, you know. The US has had over 1 million people die from COVID. Yep. Yep, yep. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I hope that they are. I don't know. And then too, I'll just say this too because it does seem like, you know, people are, you know, both parties are on board. So, I don't know, like it's confusing, y'all. It is confusing. So, I thought it was only 300K deaths. We've had 7 million cases. Yeah, I think we're over a million. Yeah, a million deaths by at now. Yeah, we've had, which I mean, yeah, you know, that does show that, you know, so many more people do survive COVID than actually pass away, but still, Trump might let it slide through to distract from his taxes leaking. He might, he might. And then too, let me say this, because if a stimulus package does not get approved, he's not going to get reelected. He's not. That will be what will keep him from getting reelected, is that stimulus package. So, I'm hungry, y'all. I'm going to make me some oatmeal, so I don't know why I'm putting a lippy on. I'm going to eat me some oatmeal, y'all, and then I am going to get my butt to work. Well, actually, I'm going to take the oatmeal with me in the car. On another note, that's messed up. This sector drug the pastor back in. Ah! Ooh. Oh my goodness, per worldwide death. I think with this COVID, a lot was planted. Some just went and got a test. Hell, they passed away. Oh, yet about coming on and talking about laws and regulations we need to be learning. Yeah, yeah, cause you know, ain't nobody gonna teach us. We gotta teach our damn self. The way they could clear all this up is to tax the super wealthy only 10% more. Well, did you hear about the billionaire that's threatening to leave California because of California raising their taxes? He said, bitch, y'all ain't about to keep taxing me. My billions of dollars. I'm getting out of here. What am I looking for? My lashes. Hold on one second, y'all. Where'd I put them? Oh, here I go. Here I go. I want to do like a pink and yellow look. That's what I'm going to do this weekend. Pink and yellow. Like a nice dark pink on the outer corner and then fade it into the yellow. Ooh, bitch. That's going to be pretty. Ooh. I keep forgetting. I got to sign up for the StreamYard. I got to actually pay for my StreamYard, y'all, because I haven't come on StreamYard. I didn't do my makeup thing on the weekend because I had already used too much StreamYard. Which I'm like, I thought you get 20 hours free. Like, when the hell am I on StreamYard 20 hours? But I guess I need to pay for it anyway. And I was going to just do it. But like, they have you like upload like a logo pic or whatever. So I need to like get that uploaded. And shout out to the real Leak You that made me a intro or made me a made me an intro video. Oh my god, y'all. That is so awesome. That was so nice. I gotta get me some different glue. I'm gonna put these nails on while I'm at work today. Yeah, I can't wait to get my, I'm gonna do a review video for, I gotta get this change out my purse. Are y'all still keeping y'all change? Where's my damn eyebrow glue? I mean my eyelash glue. Where'd I put it? Is it in here? Because there's a lot of change at the bottom of this purse. That change make your purse heavy. Damn it, where is the damn glue? Aww. Where you at? Where you be? Where you at? Where you... It ain't in there. It ain't in there. Okay. Did I leave it downstairs? Y'all might not get no lashes again today, because... Hold on. Uh-oh. Where the fuck? Oh, y'all got this blue dip powder. So I'm going to do it like an actual set of nails. Yeah, I said the real Leak You. Not Leak You, the real, because that's leaky puss. That is leaky puss. That's not, Ooh, it's rising again. Dr. Umar. Thank you, Stacy. Ooh, Dr. Umar. What he talking about? Because I don't know about no Dr. Umar. I think he ain't right either. Did I throw it in here? Oh, here go my little scissors that I was looking for the other day. Well, y'all, I guess that's the end of the video because I got to go. But I love y'all so much. Yeah, I got to go. I love y'all so much. No lashes, okay? I did blow dry out my hair. I'm gonna flat iron my hair at work today. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. As soon as Bob leave, then I'm gonna hurry plug in the flat iron. Next thing you know, he gonna come to work and my hair gonna be done. That's just how it's gonna go. But for right now, I'm just gonna throw it up. Love you, butterfly. Love you too, babe. You met him in person before, did you? What kind of vibe was that? Off? I do, but when I have to wash all my quarters are gone. Oh, yup. It was a joke. I was sending my pennies to him because he's always asking for gifts and donations. my God. Yeah, Spicy Red, didn't they do a good job? And I was so mad I wasn't there for that because they did that blue and cranberry. And I was like, oh, I got my Dose of Colors palette that got both them colors in there. Let me see. On a school that ain't never gonna be done. I already know. Oof. He a whole hot ass mess. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Make something happen. Be productive. Do something that's on your to-do list today. Okay. Thank y'all so much for sitting with me, and I will see y'all later.